And what is up, everybody? Harley here, back with another video, and today we are gonna be reacting to Damon What If Dragon Ball. I am literally like what 2 years? I'm almost like 2 years late on this shit. But anyways, today we're gonna be reacting to Special 2 or movie, The World's Strongest. And overall, I actually noticed something. Are the special or the movies basically, are they canon? Because it's weird because like the videos fit into the because with how Damon makes them, it's canon because I've already watched this before. So heck, if I'll be honest, heck, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I actually did not watch. Okay, so let's see. I watched up to here, so I know everything that happens. But I literally only watched this video once, and that. So I don't know what happens in this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. So it's so when I react to them, they will ultimately be the first time I'll be reacting to them. But anyways, what we're actually going to talk about is, well, not talk about, but I'm just going to tell you something that first, I will be going back on Dragon Ball Legends, and second off, I'll react to more Siege to the Champ, and that's it. And ultimately, I'll try to be completing my Conscious series. And anyways, and a lot of stuff has happened. Skip a few minutes into where I actually react. First off, TikTok was banned, but it came back, so, wow. But apparently, there's something that also happened. Apparently, CapCut was banned. Yeah. And, okay, I feel like there's something else. Oh, yeah. Apparently, what is it, Los Angeles? I think. Los Angeles and Atlanta. Atlanta has suffered a damn snowstorm and Los Angeles had a huge ass wildfire. And also I've literally seen community posts about how what the state is in right now, and it just shows Aokiji and Akainu, because Aokiji and Akainu fought on Punk Hazard, and they ultimately half the island was in just straight up magma, and the other one was straight up a damn ice age. And that's what they're using to compare this to right now. And I'm thinking, wow, y'all are evil. Well, and this is literally what happens right when the new year starts. Wow. Also, Corey Kenshin is back. That's ultimately the most surprising part. I did not think he would be back. And I don't know what else to say. Hey. But then again, this isn't a discussion video. This isn't like another update. Let's react to this, shall we? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go.
Gohan is thrown into a block of ice. He slowly tries to recover himself as he watches Knuckles barreling towards him. Gohan is able to quickly dodge out of the way, with Knuckles slamming right into the ice. Gohan spirals back and launches a mistake.
Actually, wait. First, here's... okay. Alright, just
go right towards the Echidna, with Knuckles Chaos controlling out of the way and appearing behind him to slam him into the ground.
Damn.
This time, Gohan is down for the count. Knuckles lands next to the kid and pats him on the head, saying he did a pretty good job this time. He managed to last a full 5 minutes. Gohan weakly stands up, saying he's sorry that he's not as strong as him and Mr. Piccolo want him to be. Knuckles smacks him upside the head, saying that's
Damn.
not true. The kid's a prodigy. He's only 5 years old.
Also, one more thing. What do you guys think about the Sonic Free movie? I haven't watched it, but I heard it did very well.
Already, he's stronger than he was at his age, and he was raised by Kami. In no time at all,
True.
he knows that he'll be strong enough to take on those Saiyans that are on the way to Earth and upstage his own dad. Gohan laughs at this, thanking Knuckles for the support. He misses his dad a lot, and he's never been without him for so long. Him and Uncle Sonic have been off training on King Kai's planet for almost a whole year now, and he hopes that they're okay. He's been pretty worried about these Saiyans that are coming to Earth as the year.
I do like. I don't know. Has any fan asked Damon this question yet? Like, are the movies canon here? Are the special videos of this, are they canon? Because realistically, if from how the story is set in stone, I'm pretty sure it is. Because Sonic and Goku are in Otherworld training with King Kai, so yeah.
Is almost up, which means that they're gonna show up any day now. Hopefully, his dad and Uncle Sonic get a lot more powerful to defeat them, so he doesn't have to fight since he's pretty scared too. Knuckles tells Gohan that he thinks that's enough for the day, and they should head back to Angel Island now. The two go to fly off when they notice that the sky has suddenly gone dark.
Yeah.
Knuckles looks around in concern. He knows what that means. They then see a large flash of light behind them, and the outline of the Eternal Dragon, Shenron. Knuckles is extremely worried now. Who's using the Dragon Balls? They're making sure not to use them in case something bad happens when the Saiyans showed up. If this person makes a wish, then they're going to have to wait a whole year. He tells Gohan to stay here as he blasts off towards the dragon. At Shenron's location, Dr. Eggman and Dr. Cochin stare up in awe at the dragon. Eggman's been here before, and things didn't turn out so great last time.
No shit, Sherlock.
But now, no huge monkeys are going to stop him from fulfilling his wish. Him and Dr. Cochin wish for the Chaos Emeralds to be brought back. The Shenron telling the two that that wish
cannot be granted.
Eggman is infuriated and says that he's the powerful dragon god who literally ripped them out of the special zone before. How can the wish not be granted?
Because Dragon Ball logic says, yeah, the same wish can't be granted twice. And ultimately, I'm probably gonna go on another rant. Actually, no, I am gonna go on another rant. But according to Dragon Ball, the thing is, you want to know something? In Dragon Ball Daima, yeah, and the episodes have released, and it's honest, and I heard it's actually also doing well. And I've heard that apparently Shenron is like, nah, people are for this. I'm how on like Shenron is just petty with how he makes wishes, and I'm like, that's not actually surprising. Also, jeez, okay. I've actually talked about this a few hours ago, and I thought this. And it was about how Bulma just keeps using the Dragon Balls to make herself look younger. And I'm like, Goku's like in his late 40s, right? And Bulma was like 16 when she met him. And when she met him, Goku was like, what is he, 10, 12? But 12? That means she's in her 50s. And she doesn't look a day older than 25. It honestly pisses me off on how she just keeps using Dragon Balls to make new wishes. Yeah, she literally got a damn BBL in the superhero movie. Alright, great. You got your damn makeover. But seriously though, stop with the wishes. Your fans have already agreed to smash you before. But now they're gonna go twice just to make sure they get every. Okay, wow. What am I saying? All right. Seriously though, smash past Bulma. Well, I'd probably put a ring on it, but then again, she's more. Then again, I'm more so the. And again, she's literally the rich one, and also. Yeah, let's just continue. What the hell am I even saying?
Shenron explains that he's told this before to the ones called Sonic, Tails, and Amy. The Chaos Emeralds cannot be brought back, as they're in possession of the ultimate life form, and his power is too great, so the emeralds cannot be taken from him. Eggman is stunned at the mention of the ultimate life form. No, he saw him die. Shadow can't be. Dr. Cochin interrupts, asking Shenron to melt the ice around the lab to free Dr. Wheelo. Shenron says that wish is much easier, and it is granted. Eggman calls Cochin an idiot for making Shenron do such a simple wish, but before the two can get into a fight, the ice all around them begins to melt.
Wait, how do they... Wait, no, they don't... Wait, how would they use... Did they use the wish to go back? Because they went to the afterlife without death, Sonic and Goku, and apparently... And... Actually, wait, Oh, wait, no, now I'm confused. Oh, no.
Eggman and Cochin hopping into his Eggmobile so they can fly away and not get crushed. The ice melts all around them, freeing Dr. Wheelo's lab. Cochin tells Eggman that even without the Chaos Emeralds, Dr. Wheelo's genius is all they need to take over this planet. Eggman doubts that, as his genius can't do it alone, but hopefully with all three of their minds combined, they can finally take out that hedgehog for good. As they go to fly into the lab, Knuckles appears, yelling out for Eggman that he's got a vendetta against him. He still hasn't forgiven him for sapping most of his chaos energy during the whole Garlic Jr. incident.
Oh.
Eggman's ship transforms into the Death Egg robot, with him and Knuckles clashing fists. The two battle it out, as Cochin sends out his mini Bio Warriors to distract Knuckles. Knuckles fights off
These
Eggman
are
and the
literally
Bio
robot
Warriors all at
Cybermen.
once. And while Eggman is tough in his mech, he can take out the Bio Warriors.
A sua espada enferrujando nessa sala.
What the heck? Crunchyroll, man, get out of here! Okay, I'm back, and also, what do you guys think of Solo Leveling Season 2? Yeah, I'm actually surprised it got a Season 2. Well, but technically no, but I'm more so surprised it got a Season 2 this quick. Because usually you'd have to wait a few years before one season of an anime gets another one. But no, last year the season released, and now this year it did. Nice. Oh wait.
Pretty easily. This enrages Cochin, with him going to resort to more drastic measures. He's calling in his other Bio Warriors. Cochin
no.
ejects himself from the Death Egg robot and rushes in towards the lab, where he is stopped in his tracks by Piccolo. Eggman curses seeing Piccolo here, as that kind of foils their plans for now. Piccolo slaps Cochin aside easily and flies up to join Knuckles. He says that he's not happy his Chaos Energy was taken away either, and he's going to show him his full power right from the get-go. They have bigger threats to worry about than him. Piccolo powers up and transforms himself into Chaos Piccolo.
Okay, to be fair, yes, but then again, this is just not fair. It's not, because one of them could already whoop Eggman alone, and if they jump him, that's even worse. But using the Chaos form, which from Damon, it's a 45 times increase, yeah, that's just unfair. Then again, for Eggman, yeah, he deserves it. Go ahead.
And with one flick, the Death Egg robot is destroyed, and Eggman collapses to the ground. He tries to run away, but Piccolo grabs him by the shirt collar, saying, "Not so fast." Eggman struggles to get away when he notices a strange glow behind Knuckles. Suddenly, the glow erupts into a beam right from under Knuckles, with the gigantic blast coming out and rocking him. Knuckles screams out in pain and is blasted away. Piccolo drops Eggman and goes after Knuckles, with him being swatted away by the three Bio Warriors Cochin called for. Piccolo powers up again, ready to take these guys on, when he hears a voice from the hole in the ground where the blast came from. The voice
Wait, what?
says that he knows who he is. He is Chaos Piccolo, the water demon. He must be the world's strongest. The voice chants out an ancient Chao chant that Piccolo is...
An ancient Chao chant. Okay, I'm saying this like I don't know. I know what happens here. If you guys want... If you can't even say a spoiler. But I can't even say a spoiler for this. But, okay, I'm just gonna ask you here and now. Do you... Okay, but basically, Wheelo mind controls Piccolo, and he basically becomes Chaos again. But it's not like the giant serpent, it's just You know those, you know the Chaos clones in Season 1? Actually, no, wait, I'll show you. Actually, why am I going to the struggle of... Why am I even going to the struggle of showing you? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna...
He must be the world's strongest.
And
the
here we
voice
go.
chants out an ancient Chao chant that Piccolo has never heard before. For some reason, the chant has frozen him. He tries to move, but the chant has him paralyzed. He begins to scream out, clutching his head, and his watery form begins to mutate him. Piccolo loses his form and morphs into chaos.
Yep, this is it.
The voice from below laughs, and now they have the world's strongest under their belt, and with him, it's time to conquer the planet.
Yep. We're just gonna skip this. We're gonna skip the intro.
And if he's still alive, then he hasn't come back either. Gohan says he's not sure. Just
Okay, let's... Okay.
Gohan flies off back to the others at Angel Island, with them asking Gohan if he's okay and what exactly happened down there. Gohan says he's not sure, just that somebody used the Dragon Balls and that Knuckles went to find out who took them, but he never came back. Concerned, Krillin says that Piccolo went off to investigate as well, and he hasn't come back either. Gohan begins to freak out a bit now, but Tien tells him that it's Piccolo and Knuckles. Nothing could have taken them down so easily. Plus, Kami is still standing right here after all. And if he's still alive, then Piccolo is too.
True.
Kami says that it's true, Piccolo is indeed alive, but that there's something different about him now. He can sense it. They're still bonded together, but Piccolo has changed somehow. He's not entirely sure, but it's something that they need to stop. This is a test for the group before the Saiyans arrive. Goku and Sonic aren't on the planet to save the day this time, so it's up to them to save the Earth and investigate what happened. The group all bow to Kami and tell them that they'll do their best, as Tails tries to tell Gohan to wait here with Kami and to call. Gohan is worried but says that he can't do that. Piccolo and Knuckles
Yeah, he's going with them.
have been training him this whole time, and he can't just leave them. Well, he's gotta come along too. Tails and Amy say that they'll do the best they can to protect him by themselves, and that this isn't gonna be easy, but they'll do their best. The group fly down to where Gohan and Knuckles were training, and find that there's now a huge lab that wasn't there before. Tails stares at the lab, and for some reason, this looks very familiar to him.
Of
but
course.
he can't quite place his finger on it. As they're all about to fly in, they are ambushed by the Bio Warriors. One jumps on Yamcha and slams him into the ground. As
Oh, I thought it... Okay. Okay, I forgot... Okay, I forgot what it... Since I only watched this video like once or twice, so I kind of forgot what it was. But no, I thought the Cyberman was just gonna blow up.
Tien is able to elbow away to one going after him and slams him around. On top of the Bio Warriors, many badniks fly out as well.
Of course.
With Tails and Amy smashing all of them the best that they can. Gohan stays behind watching as the others fight, and knows that he has to be the one to go in to try and save Piccolo and Knuckles. He's able to avoid all the Bio Warriors and badniks and fly right into the compound, with Tails trying to stop him, but he's too distracted by the badniks. Gohan makes his way into the lab, with a voice over the loudspeakers reaching out to him. The voice says that the kid has a lot of nerve to come in here and try and stop the rise of Dr. Wheelo, and that if Goku and Sonic couldn't stop even Eggman, then what's Goku's little kid gonna do? Gohan yells out at the intercom that he's the son of the great Son Goku, and he's not going to go down that easily. Eggman laughs over the intercom now, and says that if that's so, then let's see how he fares against his first Bio Warrior, Miso Katsune. Miso Katsune appears in front of Gohan, with Gohan intimidated by the warrior's size, but powers up ready to take him on. Gohan and the Bio Warrior battle, with Gohan dancing all around him and doing his best to land as many hits as he can. Unfortunately, it seems that none of the hits he's landing are effective. It's almost as if this monster is made out of rubber, and the
Oh, so he's Luffy. Or technically he was Luffy before Luffy was a thing.
attacks aren't working at all. Gohan is quickly overwhelmed by the monster and slammed into the ground. Gohan struggles to stand and even fires off a Masenko at the beast to take him down. However, this attack just bounces off of
Literally
him as
just
well.
bounces off
Gohan
him.
stares in fear, wondering what he's going to do now, until Knuckles blasts out of the ground and
Nice.
uppercuts Misukatsu
Yeah.
away. Gohan yells out in happiness and rushes over to hug Knuckles, saying he's happy he's okay. Knuckles pats Gohan's head, saying that he just got knocked out in the explosion earlier, and the others told him he ran in here headfirst to save Piccolo. He's a super brave kid. But to let him take it from here. Misokatsun lands back in front of Knuckles and swings around at him, but Knuckles is way too quick and spin dashes all around the Bio Warrior. Knuckles' hits leave more marks than Gohan's, but not enough to fully take him down. Knuckles is getting kinda agitated and decides to finish this off quickly. He glides right into Misukatsun's stomach, going farther and farther through, with him not being able to pierce it quite yet. Not until he begins to spin and spin, twisting the stomach enough where he barrels right out of the other side. Misukatsu screams out in pain as he begins to deflate and floats down dead on the ground. Knuckles lands back on the ground, saying that was way too easy.
Pulled a whole ass fatality.
Eggman lets his anger get the best of him.
Actually, no. Why did I just say a fatality? No, a fatality in Mortal Kombat is way more brutal.
He thought that he took out the Echidna before, and he's going to make sure he gets rid of him for good this time. Kochin sends in the next two Bio Warriors to even the odds, Ebifuria and Kishime. Ebifuria sends out his Ice Beam towards Knuckles, which hits him dead on and begins to freeze him in place. Knuckles didn't expect that, and tries to get up out of it, but the ice is trapping him. Gohan screams out for the Bio Warrior to stop and rushes in to attack, but Kishime lashes out his electric whips and pretty much fries Gohan in place. Gohan screams out as he is electrocuted and falls to the ground unconscious. With Gohan knocked out, this makes Knuckles just a little unhappy. He explodes in a
Just
green...
a little unhappy? No, this is Knuckles. He gets angry at a lot of shit. Well, he's a hothead, but he does get angry. A lot more easy than others.
glow, shattering the ice all around them as he powers up into Chaos Knuckles. The sheer energy of Chaos Knuckles blows the Bio Warriors back, with Knuckles growling at them that they've really messed up now. He teleports behind Epifuria, and with a simple Chaos Beam,
It just straight up punches, it straight up blasts a hole through his chest.
destroys him completely. Kishime lashes out his electric whips once more at Knuckles, but he just catches them in his hand, with them not affecting him at all. Knuckles then...
To be fair, it would have been better if it was like, and then it hits him dead on, with it doing nothing.
hugs at the whips to pull Kishime closer, with Kishime flying right towards Knuckles, and he swings at his head, knocking it clean off of his body. With these two defeated, Knuckles goes over to Gohan and gives him some of his power to wake him up. Gohan comes to, with Knuckles relieved that he's okay. He tells Gohan that they need to keep moving to save Piccolo, and he can sense that they're almost there. He takes Gohan's hand and Chaos Controls into the main room where Eggman and Kochin are. Eggman glares at Knuckles, saying that he thought he took care of him already. Knuckles puts Gohan down and powers up, saying he's done with Eggman always getting in their way. Where is Piccolo? Kochin laughs, saying that he's right here with them. Knuckles has no idea what they're talking about, when suddenly he is bombarded with energy blasts. Knuckles is able to fly out of the way of them, and he looks on to see what looks like the Chaos clones that King Piccolo spawned years back.
Yeah.
What is this? A booming voice from behind Eggman and Kochin speaks up, saying that he's been able to harness the energy of King Piccolo, and he's going to use his body to become the world's strongest. Knuckles quickly flies around and takes out the Chaos clones, and then looks up to the giant brain thing in the wall, wondering what the hell that thing is. He's going to take Piccolo's body? He doesn't think so. He prepares an attack to launch at the giant head, but it is deflected away right back at Knuckles. Knuckles Chaos Controls out of the way and looks back to see what deflected the attack back at him. He stares in horror as he sees Chaos rise up in front of the giant brain behind the two doctors. He screams out, demanding...
Why?
It did the Piccolo. The giant brain states that he just used an ancient chant of Knuckles' people that he discovered during his travels, and was able to use the power of chaos to revert Piccolo back to his demonic roots, and into a being of pure chaos. Knuckles can't believe it. Last time Piccolo reverted back to the being of chaos, he was lost forever and just reborn. Does this mean that his Piccolo is gone forever now too? He explodes in a rage, saying that they're going to pay for this, and he rushes to doctors. Chaos stands in his way, launching out a water tendril to wrap around Knuckles' leg and slams him into the ground.
Damn.
Knuckles quickly severs the tendril with his fist and tells Chaos he's not here for him, he's here for Eggman. Knuckles Chaos controls behind Chaos and slams his fist between his head, making Chaos drowsy as he rushes towards Eggman and punches a hole right through his chest.
But
Backs off in fear, as Knuckles wonders why Eggman's chest feels mechanical. Eggman laughs as he says he wasn't stupid enough to actually come here in person. Eggman begins to shake as the prosthetics disappear, revealing the robo-mechanical Eggman underneath. He's just speaking through this machine from elsewhere. Knuckles glares daggers as he goes to land another blow, with Cochin shooting at his head. The bullets, of course, bounce right off of Knuckles, with him turning to Cochin, saying that he's really here though, isn't he? Cochin gulps as Knuckles launches a Chaos Beam right at Cochin, completely disintegrating him. Eggman laughs, saying he was just a means to an end anyway. The only doctor he wanted to see was Dr. Wheelo over there. Knuckles turns to the giant brain in the wall once more. Dr. Wheelo, he's the one who did this to Piccolo. He goes to fire another beam at him, with Chaos intercepting him and wrapping around his head, attempting to drown him. Knuckles powers up to get him off, with Knuckles trying to punch a creature away, saying he needs to stop. He's Piccolo. Chaos isn't listening, however, and begins his assault on Knuckles even more. Dr. Wheelo laughs from the wall, saying that nothing he can say will bring his dear Piccolo back. Even without his magnificent brain in that body yet, Chaos is still one of the most dangerous beings on the planet. This Echidna stands no chance. Knuckles continues to battle Chaos, trying to use his own abilities with the Chaos Force to bring Piccolo back, but nothing's working. Unlike Knuckles too, who is getting more worn down, Chaos' stamina isn't going down whatsoever, due to him just being a being of pure chaos and water. Knuckles has no idea what he's going to do now, when Gohan jumps right in front of the two. Gohan yells at the Chaos to cut it out. He knows who he is. He's his Uncle Piccolo. He's not really a bad guy. He can stop this right now and come back to them. Knuckles yells out for Gohan to back away from him, as he is suddenly hit from behind by an energy beam. Knuckles screams out as he reverts back to normal and falls to the ground. Eggman laughs as his arm has transformed into a mini Chaos Siphon, sucking up the rest of Knuckles' Chaos form. Chaos rushes Gohan, with Gohan being backhanded across the room. Gohan flies into a nearby wall, with Chaos pouncing right on top of him. Chaos lays into Gohan, punching him constantly while he's down, with Knuckles struggling to stand to try and help him. But Eggman zaps him again with the Chaos Siphon to keep him down. Gohan is bloody and crying, with Chaos about to deliver the final blow. Chaos swings his fist towards the boy's head, with Gohan catching it. The catch sends ripples throughout Chaos' entire body, with Gohan's pupils disappearing, and him screaming, "Enough!" Gohan explodes in power, blowing Chaos back and shocking everybody. Gohan rushes towards Chaos and slams him into the ground. He grabs the sides of his head and screams out, "Chaos Control!" With the massive amount of energy Gohan has, flowing all into Chaos. Chaos begins to violently shake once more, with him changing. Chaos begins to grow, with his features morphing back into that of Piccolo. Eggman and Wheelo yell out, with Eggman launching his Chaos Siphon at the boy, with Gohan catching the beam directly, absorbing it, and it doing no damage whatsoever. Eggman backs away in fear as Gohan fires a Masenko right at Eggman, with the beam completely destroying him. With the Masenko fired, Gohan collapses to the ground, having used up all of his energy. Dr. Wheelo looks on in shock. This boy, what kind of boy is this? He just displayed powers he's never seen before. He used Chaos Control without any form of emeralds around him.
I mean, Gohan is special, and then again, it's not like Gohan did damage to hammers to Piccolo. He was just able to catch him off guard.
How was that possible? This boy, perhaps he is the world's strongest. He needs his body. However,
Pause.
both Cochin and Eggman are gone. So, this is something he's going to have to do himself. The building begins shaking as Wheelo struggles to break free. Rocks fly out everywhere as Wheelo emerges from his prison in his exoskeleton armor. Wheelo stomps over to Gohan, kicking the unconscious Piccolo and Knuckles out of the way to get to the building. As he reaches down to grab him, he is blasted at from behind. He turns to see who fired, as Krillin lands a kick right to the side of his body. Wheelo is bombarded by Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien, as Tails fires down and picks Gohan up, getting him away from Wheelo. Wheelo watches as Gohan is taken from him, and yells that that's enough. He explodes in power, pushing all three away from them by sheer pressure alone. He grabs Krillin and Yamcha, slamming them right into each other as he throws them at Tien. Tien catches them and dodges Wheelo's strikes. He puts the two on the ground and flies up into the air, launching a tri-beam right at the Doctor. Wheelo, however, opens a flap under his brain and launches his own beam out to counter. The two have an immense beam struggle, with Wheelo's overpowering Tien and blasting him right to the ground alongside Krillin and Yamcha. Wheelo rushes towards Tails and Gohan, with Amy slamming at his brain with her hammer. Wheelo yells out for these insects to get away from him, as he goes to slash at her as well. Amy deflects his blows with her hammer, though can't deflect all of them. She goes flying past Tails into the wall, unconscious as well. Wheelo continues his march towards Tails, as Krillin and Yamcha get up and fire a dual Kamehameha to hit Wheelo right...
Okay, this frame here looks like Yamcha is a Super Saiyan. No, like literally, that's literally what it looks like.
in the back. Even though the Kamehameha is great, the beam is nothing to Wheelo, and he simply turns around and hits the beam back at the two, with them being able to narrowly dodge it, but are blown back towards the wall, knocked unconscious. Wheelo flies up out of the compound and flies directly at Tails. Tails knows he can't run any longer, and throws Gohan up in the air as he uses his tails to block Wheelo's strike. He blasted Wheelo with his arm cannon, with Wheelo rushing through all of the strikes and slamming Tails over the head, sending him right into the ice below, knocked right out. Gohan floats back down, with Wheelo capturing him and laughing maniacally. He now finally has his body. Suddenly, though, Gohan disappears in a green flash of light, with Wheelo screaming, wondering what just happened. Gohan was chaos controlled back to Angel Island by Kami, who used a Master Emerald to get Gohan out of there. Wheelo goes to fly back to his lab to see if Knuckles had anything to do with this, with Tikal appearing in front of him and using her own chaos control to stop him in his tracks. She says she doesn't think so, and yells out for Kami to do it now. Kami grabs the Master Emerald once more and begins his chaos chant, with the Master Emerald glowing bright and launching 2 beams of energy down to the earth. The 2 beams crash land onto both Knuckles and Piccolo, empowering the 2 of them. The 2 explode, instantly ascending into their chaos forms. Wheelo breaks free of Tikal's hold and swings right at her, with Knuckles catching the blow. Tikal says that it worked, with Knuckles smiling at her and thanking his ancestor, telling her they got it from here. Wheelo struggles to break free from Knuckles' grasp, with Knuckles telling him he's done. He's not taking anybody's body today. He raises his other arm and lands a devastating blow to Wheelo, sending him flying towards the ground.
Damn! Oh! Bro, bullets do not work! Okay. Yo! I told you this before! Damn! Oh my! Okay! Well, me getting jumped. Why a special beam cannon? That's not even... This is overkill. Just overkill. Said. Searcher. Found. Power indicator. Move your... Chaos! Corks! Wait, what? Chaos what? Corkscrew? Okay then. Prove your leg, motherfucker! Chaos! Corkscrew! I'm going to die. No shit!
Piccolo and Knuckles revert back to normal, with Knuckles saying he's happy that Piccolo managed to be freed from Willow's control. Though, how did he break free? Piccolo says he's not really sure. Last thing he remembers is being taken over and then reawakened by the Master Emerald. So that must be what freed him. The two think that's the most logical explanation and head off to grab the others and return to Angel Island. Once everybody is all healed up, Kami tells them that they all did a good job in protecting the world once again. However, they still have a lot to learn. As if it wasn't for his and Tikal's intervention, then Willow...
Yeah, they definitely would have died.
Would have taken... They still have a lot to learn. As if it wasn't for his and Tikal's intervention, then Willow would have taken Gohan's body, and who knows what would have happened then. So, from here, they're really going to up their training to make sure that those Saiyans stand no chance. The Chaos Sea Fighters give the gods a thumbs up and get ready to resume their training. Knuckles and Piccolo take Gohan off once more to train him, and feel that there's something different about the boy now. He has some kind of power within him, doesn't he? Something very latent. Something of chaos. Knuckles looks over to Piccolo, seeing if he can sense it too, with Piccolo smiling and nodding in confirmation. Knuckles looks over to Gohan, hard at work, and smiles, saying he knew that that kid would be the strongest of them all. Back at Eggman's base, he curses to Metal Sonic.
I'm the angriest man who ever lived.
Even the great genius of Dr. Willow couldn't help him. This incident and the incident with Garlic Jr. are just confirmation that all he needs is his own genius to take over the planet. There is one thing bothering him, however. Those Saiyans that they told him about. What is that? More people who are trying to take over the world from him? Huh, he doesn't think so. He already remade Metal Sonic, so why not go above and beyond? Making another Metal Goku should definitely show those Saiyans whose world this really is.
So, overall, great. Just great. Great. This video was good. It was nice watching it. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to record another one after this. But anyways, I will see you all later. Bye! And I'm back. And New Year's resolution, I guess. I have really been slacking in making videos, so I think I'll just do the whole... I'll make 3 videos a week. It's a week, but I'll actually... Well, I'll try to stay consistent. So... Let's see. This is the first video down, so... I think I'll record another one, and then I'll record one tomorrow. And goodbye.